Ladies and gentlemen, today I will bring you quite possibly the best battle you will ever see in your entire lives. Not really, but it's a really ridiculous battle. You can see here I'm using my Melota team. Oh yes, and before I go any further, this battle is against one of my very good YouTube friends, Nips Gaming. He does have a channel, so link to that will be in the description below. So after the battle, be sure to check him out. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. So with that out of the way, like I said, I'm running my Melota team because my favorite team. So that's that. My friend over here is running a Sun team. Kind of ridiculous because it kind of gets destroyed. I mean, we kind of learned in the middle of the battle that Latios and Melota would just completely destroy his team. So yeah, that's the thing. Skarmory, of course, can take those, but it really can't take seconds from Melota. So I think it's easily 2 KO'd because Skarmory is not really too specially defensive. So things that I wanted to watch out for as I saw the team preview was, of course, the Keldeo, because we don't have anything to actually like hard counter that thing. I mean, I do have the lantern, so I can stop it from hydro pumping everything. But if it specs, it can Oko lantern with secret sword, so that's not good. Well, I do have the Latios, but HPIs will hurt. Another thing that I should watch out for is the Infernape. So actually, no, not the Infernape. What's that? The freaking Gengar. Yes, the freaking Gengar. If it's something disabled, I think it would be really annoying. But Dragonite, you're just gonna set up rocks and not let it set up too much, and that should be easy to deal with. Anyways, I was guessing it was most likely going to lead with his Ninetales, so I decided to lead my Terrakion, and right off the bat, Stone Edge everything to oblivion, because that's what Terrakion does. So let's begin the battle. Like I said, I'm gonna lead off with Gutsman, Showscarf Terrakion. He does in fact lead his Ninetales, so that's a very good lead position for me. So I'm just gonna go ahead and fire off a Stone Edge. I really don't care if Skarmory comes in, because he really does not appreciate taking this hit. Look at that, 49%. That's the Showscarf Terrakion. 49% to Skarmory, and then the fact at the end of the turn I see that he does not have leftovers. So okay, this is definitely the Q-stop set. So I'm gonna go into Cormag, and here I'm gonna pause it right here. That right there was the biggest misplay of the entire match. And see, that's another thing we're gonna learn in this battle: how important Stealth Rocks really are. Most people don't say Stealth Rock, is really that useful. No, it is. The extra damage that Stealth Rocks does on a person's team is huge. The fact that he set up layer spikes is gonna come and bite him in the ass later in the game, and you guys will see exactly what I mean. So he sets up 1 layer spikes, and like I said, that was a very huge misplay. So I'm gonna go out to Cormag. Then fire off a hidden bar of fire, because I really have no reason why to overpredict. I can basically take everything on his team with Latios. So given the fact that Dragonite doesn't have leftovers, I could 2-hit kill that thing. So I'm gonna go for the Side Shock this turn, do it even more. Pretty nice amount of damage, enough that to kill the Ninetales. And he ends up missing the Willows, and that of course is going to play a huge role in the battle as well. So there we go. 2 really big crucial plays right there. Him not sending a Stealth Rocks and him missing the Will-O-Wisp will allow my Latios to destroy his team because he has nothing for it. So he's gonna go out into Skarmory to take the Side Shock, then gonna go out into Ninetales to take the HP Fire. I mean, I could predict this, but I'm in no position to do it. I really lose nothing from trying to over predict here. So this turn I am in fact going to go for the Side Shock again as the Skarmory comes in, and not come into the range where he could fire off the Q-stop berry, maybe set up his rocks, or maybe set up go for the Brave Bird. Now I knew he was gonna do one or the other. I could have switched out into either my Ninetales or my Gliscor, my Gliscor. I mean, the Skarmory would have died from recoil, so I could have gone into either one of those. But in the off chance he went for rocks, I decided to stay in. Well, actually, no, that's a stupid idea. Actually. Well, yeah, in the off chance that he decided to go for Stealth Rocks, I think that I stayed in so I could just take out the Skarmory, and then I'll be able to go ham with Terrakion, because I can basically Stone Edge everything on his team outside of Keldeo. So decided to stay in, and he actually ends up going for the Brave Bird, and that is going to be huge because it does a shit ton of damage, 62% from no investment whatsoever. That is a really good amount of damage to deal out to Cormag. Go for the side shock, of course, kill the thing, but he just ends up, killing with the recoil. And then comes the Inferno. This thing is Joy Scarf, so I'm not gonna stay in and get OHKO'd by U-turn. So I'm gonna go into Fangor, who can take any hit. I mean, the Sun Boosted Flare Blitz will hurt a lot, but with Toxic and all that crap, I should be able to be just fine. And then he comes into his Keldeo. Now here was another crucial play. I knew this Keldeo was either gonna set up a sub or go for the Calm Mind. So I spent literally like about 3 to 5 minutes sitting here thinking of what to do, because I knew he was gonna set up. I just knew from the back of my mind he was going to set up. Keep in mind, I don't know anything about Steam, right? I don't know anything about Steam. I just knew he was gonna set up. So I could make the really ballsy play, go for the Earthquake, predict him to set up. But if he ends up going for HPIs and I lose my Glass Core, that would be really bad, because this is the thing, I have to take hits from Dragonite. And since I do have the the Ice Fang, I can deal with Dragonite just fine. But I decided to make play it safe. I decided to switch out. I really don't want to risk it, even though I knew he was gonna switch it, set up. Switch out against my better judgment. Go out into Lantern, as he in fact does go for the Calm Mind. So holy crap! Now this thing's at +1. Really scary. I mean, I do have the Latios to outspeed it, but now I basically have to stack something. So I'm like, all right, Mist, you can take a Secret Sword. Okay, yes you can. Not bad. Very good information to know for future reference. So survive with enough HP and fire up a Volt Switch so I can get extra damage on the Keldeo, and then go back out into Cormag, and then basically destroy a Pokemon which is there. So he decides to sack his Ninetale at this point. It's really not useful at all in any way, shape, or form. He set up the Sun. That's all he needed it for. He missed the Will-O-Wisp, so Ninetale was a disappointment on his team. So now he has his free switch into his Infernape. Again, I do not want to take the U-turn. So I'm gonna go out. This time I'm gonna go out into Mist, fart that thing out, and he does in fact go for the U-turn, I believe. Yes, he does. He goes Mist, but I get the switch initiative regardless. So it doesn't matter who the hell he switches out into. Latios would proceed to take a shit on this man's team. So he does in fact go into Keldeo, and then I got into Cormag, and this is where the Stealth Rocks would have come in extremely handy, because Cormag would have been extremely worn out at this point. He's gonna decide to sack his Gengar. Couldn't agree with that plan. I mean, his Keldeo, it doesn't really matter. His Keldeo isn't going to be too useful anyway. So there you go. Take out the Cormag and the Gengar. He comes in front again, threatens me out with the U-turn / Flare Blitz / anything that he wants to go for. And predicting the fire move, I'm going to go into Gutsman, because I am Show Scarf, so I knew I could probably take one hit, and I do. He does in fact go for the Fire Blast. Sun Boosted does barely 40%, 39%. So now here, right here, this right here, I should not have played it safe. I mean, fuck me and my overthinking ways. There was another part in the battle where I stood there like a good 5 minutes thinking about what to do. I mean, I could easily close combat, take out the Infernape and the Keldeo if he wants to switch it, predicting the Stone Edge. But he also had the Dragonite, which could easily take the close combat, take the second one, set up in my face, and then I'll be in a really bad position, because Glasgow really doesn't appreciate taking boosted outrages from a Dragonite. And this is the only thing I have to outspeed Dragonite if it just has to set up at least once, and that is a really big problem. So I decided to go for Stone Edge, and we're like, I may be able to take out the Infernape. I don't really know, but as you can see there, he ends up surviving with 7 HP, and that is really bad, because now he's at Blaze Range. All right, he's at Blaze Range. He has Stab on that fire move, and it's boosted by the Sun. That's a lot of fucking power behind that Flare Blitz, as you will see this time, because he will actually take me out. So now I am in a huge predicament. I'm gonna go out to Meloetta, because at this point I kind of realized this Infernape is mixed, but not special attack. Because me and Nips were in a Skype chat at the time, so he kind of just said it. He only has 4 special attack EVs, so I'm like, okay, Meloetta, with their natural, base 128 special defense and base 100 HP, should be able to take at least one Flare Blitz easily enough, and then proceed to go for the Relic Song, and then proceed to once again take a shit on this man's team. So I will do that. Take a little bit of Spike's damage. Actually, I think that Spike's damage may have mattered. I'm not really sure. So he goes with a Fire Blast and takes me out clean. And now I'm freaking out because I'm gonna be forced to go out into Caesar over there and go for the Bullet Punch, which both Dragonite and Keldeo can take very, very well. And that is a really big problem. I mean, I could have gone for the U-turn. I could have gone for the superpower predicting Keldeo, but that thing is a threat. That thing will that freaking Infernape can destroy my team. So that is not good in the slightest. So I'm gonna have to switch out, get some nice damage off of the Keldeo, but I'm not gonna stay in, and I'm just gonna go into Fangors to stack that thing. So as my opponent decides to go for Super Sword, so kind of a weird play, I guess. But then again, he really couldn't have done much to Caesar in the sun. So I'm gonna leave Fangor off as a Death Water, and then the off chance he decides to set up a Calm Mind, I went for Stealth Lock just in case he decided to set up, but he's safely takes no HPS. And now I can go out to Cormac. He's gonna sack his Keldeo. Really good play, because now his Inferno can basically just destroy me. So and given the fact that it's a blank range, this Fire Blast will easily take me out. And then right here, I was trying to trick him to going for a U-turn instead of Fire Blast. But of course, he's a better player than that. He's gonna just take me out with the Fire Blast. And would have been lovely if he missed, but of course he does not. So now I'm gonna go into Mechanic, take him out with the Bullet Punch, and this Inferno did some massive work in this team in this game. That and Latios, but of course the game is coming out to an end. Dragonite's gonna come in. Won't be able to take that thing out with the Bullet Punch. After with the multi-scale, that one does 22%. The Earthquake does 37%, and I believe the next Bullet Punch will be doing about I want to say 40 to 50%. With min-max variation maybe, and this Dragonite can just sit here and roost stall, until he gets to a decent amount of health, and then just proceed to take me out with Earthquake. So it's basically GG at this point, right? So yeah, I'm gonna go for the Bullet Punch, score a freaking critical hit, take out the Dragonite, and then I take the win home. So yeah, Mechanic pulling the win right out of his ass. Holy crap. And that, guys, is why Stealth Lock is the most important move in the game, because if Stealth Lock were in the field, my Lodges would have died, this Inferno would have died, and this game would have ended so much differently. But of course, Showdown loves to make battles go in style. I scored a critical hit, and that was friggin' huge. But there you go, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this ridiculous battle. And of course, be sure to check out my buddy's channel. It will be in the description. And like I said before, you will not be disappointed with his content. So like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next battle. Bye.